Hello everyone, this is the Daydreamer with Daydreams and Nightmares, and it is time for another contest entry. This is a 3,500 subscriber giveaway by ANDREWBALLINA. Uh, one- uh, he is giving away a Blu-ray of the Night of the Living Dead, asking for video entries into his contest. I want to start off by saying congratulations by reaching 3,500 subscribers. That is quite an achievement and something to be very proud of. To be in the contest, he is asking that you are a subscriber. He will be holding the contest until the 28th of January. And for the contest, he is asking you to answer one question: what are your top 5 favorite zombie movies and why? And why is always the hard part. For me, well, how about if I go about doing it this way? I have some visuals here. Well, how about if we do this? I am currently wearing what is my Shaun of the Dead t-shirt that I got as part of Loot Crate's Loot Tees for October. And I proudly wear it because this is actually one of my favorite zombie movies. Simon Pegg and his buddy Nick have done a lot of different collaborative movies that they've done together. And this is probably the one that kicked it off for them. It is a British comedy horror classic. And it's one of the ones that I really do enjoy watching and have fun watching, because I do enjoy watching both of those guys. They do make me laugh and I enjoy watching them. That would be one. Number 2, I am a gamer, always have been, and another one of the things that have come out of the zombie genre in gaming back in the 90s, I think is when the first one came out. Resident Evil game spawned a bunch of follow-up games and a bunch of movies where you got to follow the adventures of Alice. It's one of the movies here, Apocalypse. This is, like I said, one of my favorite zombie series for just that reason, because of all the different things that they have done with this franchise, from the gaming to the movies. And Mila Jovovich at the center of it as well, as an actress that I enjoy watching. Both this title and Fifth Element, where she plays Layla in that as well. But this is another one, be number 2 for me. And this isn't actually in any particular order either. Next one I have is, this is the remake of Night of the Living Dead, and I don't actually own George Romero's 1968 version of the movie, which is why I would love to win the one that he's giving away. I'd like to get my hands on that. I don't currently own a copy of that, but that is the original. Is probably one of my favorite zombie movies. It is the by most people's standards, one of the originals, and one of the ones that most people, when they're trying to make a zombie movie, try to that's the what am I trying to say? That is the one that everybody tries to achieve. Getting to that movie, Night of the Living Dead, is a classic, and it's a great movie. Let's see. The next one is I Was a Child. Well, so that was 3. Number 4 is I was a child grew up in the 70s and 80s, and one of the movies that came out, horror movies, that for me is a classic that I enjoyed. And this was in the middle of all the slasher movies that came out during the 80s, from well, you had Friday the 13th and Freddy and Jason and all of those wonderful movies that were put out during the 80s was a B movie that was called Night of the Comet, in which you had a few survivors that wandered about through the shopping malls and through town trying to survive all the zombies that had been created because of the comet that had gone overhead. It was a low-rated B horror movie, but it brings me back to my childhood and that time of my life. So for me, it's one of my favorites. And last but not least, I'm going to say it's not just one movie, but for me, it's the entire franchise. Evil Dead, Evil Dead 2, and Army of Darkness. Just recently shown off this comic book that I recently picked up. I'm a big, huge Bruce Campbell fan. His very snarky humor fits in so well with this type of, once again, it's a comedy horror that's very campy and just over the top, but it just works. It's one of my favorites also from that period of time too. This being in what, 92, and Evil Dead and Evil Dead 2 during the 80s. But another one set of zombie movies that I absolutely love to watch. That's 5. I'm going to show 2 more things here. I'm just, for me, honorable mentions. You can't talk about zombies without the big, huge juggernaut that's currently out there with the Walking Dead. I just recently picked up some comic books as well for The Walking Dead, which also spawned into the AMC TV show that has just blown up and is just a huge show, and has brought a love for zombies to the people that watch television as well as movies. So I thought I'd mention that as well. And then also probably would be number 6 on my list, which I didn't show, would be the Brad Pitt World War Z, more recent movie that I really did enjoy watching. Kind of one of those big epic movies that hits the big screen and is more of a post-apocalyptic, what would happen if we had a zombie apocalypse, which is an enjoyable movie to watch as well. Anyway, hope you enjoyed watching the video. For those that are interested in taking part in the contest as well, and to go check out ANDREWBALLINA's giveaway, I'll leave a link down below. If you enjoyed my video, please hit like. If you want to see more videos, please subscribe. Feel free to leave any comments or feedback down below, and thank you for watching.